Hey guys, I hope that you're all doing really well. Today I have got the fourth update in my 17 and 2017 project pan. I have been doing this project since March and it's been about a month and a half since my last update, so I'm really excited to share my progress with you. If you have been watching this series, then you may know that I've already finished or decluttered several items in this project. So right now I have 11 remaining items from the 17 to share with you guys and to show you my progress on. So I think we should just kind of hop right into it. So I feel like mixing things up a little bit and starting with the powder products. The first item I want to talk to you guys about is MAC Soft and Gentle. As you can see, the pan has grown just a little bit more, but I feel like I've actually worked on the dome as well, and there is a little bit less product in the pan itself. And I'm really happy with the progress that I've made on this highlighter within this year. I feel like at the end of the year, I am going to be decluttering this one since it's not a cruelty-free product, and I really feel like I've gotten so much use out of it. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna be guilty throwing this item out. So really happy that I put this in this project and that I've done this much. I can't wait to see how much more progress I can make in the next like 2.5 months before the end of this year. I have another cheek product to talk to you guys about. This one is the Benefit Cheekathon palette. This doesn't have any major visual progress, but I am feeling like I have been working with this palette a lot in the last month and a half. I've been really focusing on Rockstar here, which wasn't really the product that I wanted to focus on. I actually wanted to focus on Dallas and Hula. But as you can see, like the embossing in this one has gone down quite a lot. And Hula, the pan has grown just a little bit. I feel like I've been actually making more progress again on like the depth of the pan. And then Dallas I've used a few times, but now that I'm kind of losing my summer tan, not that I had a lot of summer tan, but now that I'm getting a bit more fair, I feel like I can't really wear Dallas. It just looks so stark on my face. So that's why I ended up moving over to Rockstar, and I have been loving this blush. Unfortunately, Benefit, again, is not cruelty-free, so I think by the end of this year, I'm probably going to end up decluttering this palette and maybe giving it to a friend. But for me, I just don't want to have it in my collection anymore. I want to start 2018 like with the majority of my collection being cruelty-free products. There's one last cheek product to talk to you guys about, and this one I'm really happy with. This is the Sephora Colorful Contour in the shade Los Cabos, and finally I hit pan on it, and damn, that's a lot of pan. Like, I'm so happy with this guy, because if you guys have seen my other updates in this project, I was feeling very discouraged by this product, and I considered decluttering it, but at this point, I'm really happy that I stuck with it because I feel like I've gotten my money's worth and I've gotten a lot of use out of this. You might see in the close-up that it's kind of weird that the product is still quite thick around the edges where I hit pan. I don't know if it just wasn't like pressed firmly enough in where that ridge is or whatever, but whatever. I'm happy that I have a pretty significant chunk of pan happening here, and it definitely has gone down in the actual pan itself. Like, there's not a lot of product in here. This is the other product that you guys are gonna know I was feeling really discouraged by, and kind of frankly still am. It is the Makeup Forever Single Shadow in the shade M600. I don't know, it's just a huge pan of eyeshadow. Feel like I just haven't been able to make any visual progress on this guy at all. And again, Makeup Forever is not a cruelty-free brand, so I really do want to get this out of my collection. I just don't feel the need to have it any longer in my collection. I actually have Colourpop shadows that kind of do the same sort of thing as this. It gives like a pinky purple, yet still neutral color, and yeah, I'm just feeling like this is really discouraging. Again, I'm going to continue to use it. I've only got 2.5 months left in this project, and I do love the shadow, and I do wear it a lot, but it's discouraging because it doesn't feel like there's any progress ever. Like, even from the beginning of the project, there's just a tiny little dip since the beginning of the project. It's just so hugely pigmented, which is awesome. But it just, I don't know, I just feel like it should have gone faster. So moving on with the eyeshadows, I have the LORAC Unzipped Gold Palette. I have been really enjoying using this palette actually this year, and I'm really happy that I've gotten significant use out of this. Again, this is a product that I'm going to probably have to declutter at the end of the year just because it's not performing the same as it used to, and to be frank, a lot of these colors rather are not really that unique to my collection anymore. I was really drawn to this palette originally because of this stunning shade. Let me just show you guys. This shade is phenomenal. I fell in love with this palette literally because of this color called Unleashed. But now that I have the Anastasia Subculture palette, I have a shade in there that's really similar to this one. And I don't know, I'm not as drawn to bronzes as I was when I purchased this. Now I really love playing with color. I mean, I have bronze on my eyes. I actually am wearing this color on my eyes today. But I have been really enjoying trying like corals and yellows and greens and all those kinds of colors that this palette doesn't really inspire me the way that it used to. And everything that's in here I already have in my collection. So I have been making pretty good progress regardless because I do want to get this used up as much as I can. And I feel like every pan that I have has expanded quite a bit. And then there is a little bit more of a dip in Unleashed, and definitely a pretty major dip happening here in Unlocked. And Unedited is kind of sitting at the same point. However, Undressed is near empty now, which I'm loving. I might be able to finish it by the end of this year. I don't know for sure. And then Uninhibited, again, is moving along pretty quickly. So really happy that I have been making progress on this palette. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how much more I can do by the end of this year. On to the remainder of the eyeshadows. The next product I want to talk to you about is Colourpop Melrose. I feel like the pan size hasn't changed ever since I hit pan. This always happens with Colourpop shadows though. They tend to hit pan relatively quickly and then it seems like no progress happens. However, there is a significant dip in the product. I know I've been using this a lot actually within the last month or so. But yeah, I'm really happy regardless of the visual progress that's happening on this one. And then there is one other Colourpop single shadow in this project, and it is Leopard, which is like a polar opposite sort of shade. This is a vibrant purple, and unfortunately Leopard is discontinued from Colourpop, but it's just like a true purple. It is starting to get quite dry. I don't know what's going on with this one. Maybe I left it open. Maybe it's a different formula because it's a different kind of color. But it still works wonderfully for me. I love incorporating this color into a lot of looks. I feel like the pan hasn't really expanded, but there is just like some really wonky wear happening on the top of this because it is getting drier. And I love this shade so much. I love wearing this. I find that it's so much fun and it's a really unique color. And yeah, I have been really enjoying using this. Can't wait to see the remainder of the progress. Oh, I keep saying product. The remainder of the progress over the rest of the year. The next category I want to talk to you guys about is lipsticks. I'm just going to quickly talk about this guy here because literally no progress whatsoever. It is NARS Dragon Girl. I tried to mark it on my sheet today and it hasn't moved at all. It actually hasn't moved since my second update. I'll try to show you. Unfortunately, I don't have autofocus, so I can't really zoom in, but this is NARS Dragon Girl right here, and I started like up here and it's down here now. This is really bad. I shouldn't have even put this in this project. I feel like I probably should have just decluttered it because I haven't been using it. I've used it maybe twice in the last month and a half, which is pathetic, and I'm gonna keep trying to use it. It is a nice like holiday kind of red. I know at the beginning of the summer I said it was a really nice summer red and I just didn't get any progress then. but I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping to make some more visual progress, and yeah, let's just move on. So let's move on to the remaining lipstick in this project. It is Colourpop Grunge. In every single update, I have talked about how much I love this shade, and I still really do. Even after using it for the majority of this year, I still adore this color. I think that it looks so cool, and I don't know, there's just something really unique about it and yet neutral. And I haven't been wearing it actually a lot as a lipstick, but in the last few weeks, I discovered that this makes a pretty cool contour slash bronzer. And I don't know why I hadn't thought about it before. I think that the fragrance, it's like a vanilla scent. I was kind of hesitant that it would break me out, but I haven't found that it's an issue with my skin, and I really like the result that it gives. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing it today, but I have been thinking about doing a get ready with me using Project Pan products. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, then I can show you how I use a lot of these products. It has gone down pretty significantly since my last update. You can see this is probably the best month that I've had for progress so far. And I am really happy with the amount of use that I've gotten out of this. And I know I won't be able to finish it by the end of this year, but again, it's one of those products that I don't care if I finish it by the end of the year. I'm really happy to have gotten a lot of progress out of it. So the next product I want to talk with you guys about is this Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is the shade Rockstar. I finished Perversion earlier in this project, which I was really happy about, and I'm continuing to work on Rockstar. I haven't been wearing this actually that often, to be quite honest. I kind of forget about it in my makeup bag. Like, it's so small, I just kind of forget to use it. Even though I feel like I haven't used it a ton over the last month, you can actually see on here that I have been making pretty steady progress every single month, which makes me really happy. And I just want to keep working on this and seeing how much more I can get out of it. This is one of the older products in my collection, so it definitely needs to go at the end of this year, no matter how much more I use, but I'm feeling pretty accomplished by using this much out of it so far. And the last product that I have to talk to you guys about is Colourpop Fast Lane. This is one of the cream gel liners, and you can see it's like so wonky. These don't really sit properly in the mechanical pencil, so I don't want to keep it extended, but I have made progress yet again. It's going pretty steady. You can see here that it's basically been like the same amount of progress happening every single update, and I am really happy with how it's going so far. This product is just kind of one of those things I put in to kind of challenge myself more than anything, because it's not getting old, well, not getting that old, and it's not something that's not cruelty free. So I just wanted to put it in to challenge myself, and I feel like I've been doing pretty good by incorporating not one but 2 colored eyeliners into my everyday routine. And yeah, that concludes absolutely everything in this project. That is all 11 items. I haven't been able to work my way through any more items since the past update, but we will see. Maybe in the next update there will be some items gone from my collection, and that will be probably the end of the year. So there's another 2.5 months. I think I'm gonna wait to do my last update at the very end of this year. I have a Project Pan playlist, that's really hard to say, Project Pan playlist that I will link below or in a card here, so you can definitely check out all of my panning so far for this year. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you're working on a project pan, please let me know in the comments so that I can check out your videos, or Instagram as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.